Liz Truss has only been Prime Minister for a couple of weeks, and her government is already rocky a little bit, this time over her new policy to increase economic migration. Welcome back to the channel, guys. You probably already heard yesterday when Mary Elizabeth Truss, the new Prime Minister, decided to come out to talk about some of the problems in the country when it comes to economic problems. And she said, well, we do need to increase migration. She's talking about her new plans and reviewing their migration policy to increase economic migration to boost growth. Now, the problem here is that clearly she and her team are not competent enough when it comes to PR and messaging because they don't really explain properly what they mean. It's been chaotic the last day or so. It's been absolutely embarrassing how all the headlines completely destroyed her because all it sounds like is you're just going to increase economic migration. And there are two problems with that if you just say it like that. One means that you're not really acknowledging that there's a problem already with the pace of migration and refugees, regardless of what the label is. There is a big pace. Secondly, you're clearly not acknowledging that some people are very concerned about the fact that we're not training up our own people. We're not prioritizing our own people. Now, what she should have done and what her government should have done is that if you read the actual details of the announcement and what they want to do, and I'm not even defending them, is they don't want to completely just bring in everybody into the country. They want to prioritize certain areas when we lack certain skilled workers or whatever. And there is an argument for it. You need to fix the existing problems first. You need to sort out the Dover crisis, the border crisis that we have, illegal migration. We need to sort out those who are here that need to be deported. And we need to sort out those from the European Union who've been coming here since Brexit and they're still getting benefits. That's another problem. And then we could talk about, okay, let's focus on each sector and industry. And we could actually see which areas we can focus on our own people, we're going to prioritize people. And the other areas, there will be a few areas that we could say, okay, we need more skilled and talented workers from other countries. But then even when you do that, that's okay. Well, we need more doctors, sure. You need to make sure you vet them. You need to make sure that they hit the requirements that we actually have as a country to make sure they integrate into the country. It's not just, people are not just numbers, as Giorgia Meloni said last night when she became the new Italian Prime Minister. You can't just treat people as numbers because, of course, if you're going to have a lot of people from foreign countries coming here with skilled jobs or whatever, even unskilled, yeah, they're going to contribute to the GDP. Yes, of course. They're going to pay more taxes. They're going to, if they want to actually work in meaningful jobs, they're going to increase productivity, and they're going to pay taxes. But if you just treat them as numbers, that's not really sustainable in the long run. You need to make sure there's integration. You need to make sure British people, native people, people who are born here are prioritized. And even if newcomers are coming in, slower numbers, much lower than we're having now. And secondly, make sure there is integration. Right now, Liz Truss is shooting ourselves in the foot. It's absolutely embarrassing. There's new liberal globalist mentality still going around in the Westminster bubble. Let me know what you think in the comment section. We're going to come back in half an hour. We're going to tell you about the other nutters, Jeremy Corbyn and the Labour Party conference. Subscribe to the channel. On my TC and we are the media.